Hello everybody, welcome back to the video on the channel. Today, the Marianas Veil update has just dropped, and this is an absolutely OP update, and it was really fun to play through. Now, you clicked on this video because you want to know how exactly to get down and through the entire Marianas Veil to get to the last section, where you can get the best rod in the game, and secret fish, and whatnot. So, first what you're going to need to do is go over to this submarine area at Roslet Bay. It'll look kind of translucent at first, and you want to talk to Mr. Glimmerfin right here next to it. Once you do this, he'll give you a drill, and you can drill some rocks at Roslet Bay to retrieve parts for the submarine, like you were asked to by Mr. Glimmerfin. Once you do this, and you get them, you can go to put those parts on the translucent submarine, and then talk to him again. He can then spawn the sub for you. Hop in the sub that you've just spawned, and let's head to Marianas Veil, which is in a huge hole in the ground under the Roslet Coral Reef. Head down there, and you'll have to kind of wind your way until you finally reach an opening where you can surface. This is the volcanic fence. It takes a little bit to get here, but hey, just keep going and you'll make it. You can see here that there are multiple things you need to do to progress to the next area, so we need to get these items. The crystal is easy because you can just use a drill that Glimmerfin gave you to drill into the crystals here on the ground near the volcanic shipwreck. This also applies to getting crystals in the next areas too. After you do that, you'll need to go back into this tunnel, very big tunnel, and do this obby. I would recommend using a glider, not just jumping like I did, otherwise you might catch on fire. I have tons of experience with that. I don't recommend it. Anyways, once you complete this obby, you can get to the lava pool and start fishing. Out of 3 things you need to catch here, the volcanic hide is probably the hardest, but you can still get it pretty fast, just by using a low luck rod and some garbage bait. The volcanic rod is down here too for 300k, but it's not terribly worth it if you're working towards something like the Rod of the Depths. I mean, it's not great. It's mid. There's also a secret fish you can catch down here that you will need for later, but I would recommend just going ahead and going to the next area first. Once you have all these items from the pool, go ahead and put it on the pedestal back at the beginning of this area, and it will give you a heat-resistant suit and a sub upgrade. Go spawn in your newly modified sub and head back out. You'll go down the tunnel you came in for just a minute, and then you'll see a big gap in the floor that wasn't there before. Go down there and you'll reach the Challenger's Deep. It's best to equip your winter coat down here, but if you don't have one, you'll be okay. Just make sure to save your spawn with the innkeeper, so if you freeze to death, you won't have to come back down here and it doesn't cause a whole bunch of hassle. Here in the Challenger's Deep, you need the Syro skin and some fish. You also need the ice crystal, but you can get that by drilling into some crystals, just as you did with the fire crystal. But after you've done that, go ahead and head back down this tunnel, kind of similar to the volcanic tunnel, and soon you'll see the ice pool, and you can fish here until you've caught everything you need. Once again, using a low luck rod and garbage bait are your best chances for catching a Syro skin, which is essentially the volcanic hide of this ice area. There's a secret down here, once again, that you can use for later to get in a certain room, but you can go ahead and skip that for now if you want. Once you've gotten everything you need, go ahead and head back to the beginning of the area and put it on the pedestal. It'll give you a new, better Glimmerfin suit, which is your ice-resistant suit now, and a new sub upgrade. Hop in your upgraded sub and head back down the tunnel you came in. You'll soon see, once again, a gap in the floor that wasn't there before, and you'll want to head down there to your next location. There's a little obstacle course of sorts here where you have to dodge evil fish, but it isn't too hard. Even if you do get caught by the fish, you still have to just spawn back at the very beginning of this obstacle course, which is not that hard. You just keep spawning at the beginning, you can just do it until you get it. You'll get it. I think it's pretty easy. Once you finish this though, you can keep going until you've reached yet another place where you can surface your sub. Here you have a little bit of a fun adventure. You need to catch some fish as per usual to put on this pedestal, but you also need to get an angler's lantern. This you can obtain by feeding these evil fish in this pond, krakens and orcas. At least that's the preferred food. You can give them other things, but they might not like it and just take it, but also kill you. So I don't recommend it. You and your friends, or you if you have enough orcas and krakens, will have to feed all 3 fish to have a 100% chance at not being eaten by any of them. Once you feed them, they fall asleep for 5 minutes and you can swim up to them and take the lantern that's on their head. Once you've taken the lantern, go ahead and go back to the pedestal and put it on there as well as all the fish you've caught. Insert all the items and you'll get another upgraded submarine and the level 3 Glimmerfin suit. Glimmerfin suit? I don't know how you say it. Anyways, go ahead and hop in the submarine and head back down the way you came. It's a little bit of a trick because you do have to go back through the obby and everything, but if you die in this obby, it'll put you back on the other side of the obby, so that's somewhat easier as long as you don't glitch out of the map because, well, that has happened to me one time. Eventually, you'll see an opening in the floor around where you drop down into this area, and obviously, the opening, once again, wasn't there before. You'll want to descend into this opening. After a while, you'll arrive in the final area. This is the area that we've been seeing on leaks for like the past month. Once you're here, you want to make your way down to the back of this section, where you'll see a little cave entrance here next to a rainbow waterfall. Head back there and you'll see an obby that you have to complete. It's kind of like the obby in the depths, so it's not terribly hard, but if you don't want to do it, you can just shimmy up the wall here and then glide over it like I did. I mean, that's kind of easier. Anyways, once you're done with that, you will finally reach your final area. Here you'll see the pedestals, which you need to place these 3 secret fish I've been talking about from each area above this one. There's one at the place with the anglerfish too, I just forgot to mention it. Behind this door should be the best rod in the game and the best fishing spot in the game, but I mean, I still have to get the last secret fish, but I've seen other people like on live streams do it. It's kind of crazy. They aren't too terribly hard to come by, but I just haven't gotten it because I wanted to get this video out for y'all. Especially the 2 magma leviathans and the ice leviathan are really darn easy to get. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, make sure to like and subscribe as we do a ton of fish content on this channel. I live stream every single day and I hope to see you sometime. Y'all have a great rest of your day and let me know if I missed anything. Oh, I really hope I didn't miss anything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.